Jones.
What brings you on to CPS today?
Well, I am a 45-year-old mother of 5, and I'm kind of going through a really hard time right now. I've been married 4 times, and I'm getting divorced right now because my husband actually slept with my 14-year-old daughter, and she's pregnant now. So that's been like really hard, and I've been having a really hard time with that. And I also have obviously 4 other children, and they're having a hard time staying in school. They're really struggling with attendance, and so my parenting is kind of being called into questioning. I'm worried that my son is involved in, is getting initiated into a gang because he's starting to wear colors and stay out really late at night. So I'm really worried about him too. And so I feel really terrible. My daughter left the house. I'm really worried about my son. I'm really worried about my kids, and I just like really want to keep my family together. But I'm having a hard time even keeping myself together right now.
Okay, so would individual counseling be what you're looking for, or maybe family counseling? Because we are open a lot of hours of the day, 24 hours, and we're always available to you. So would you want to work more on yourself or with your family and kind of with your children, or would you want to focus on yourself?
Well, I think I would want to do kind of all of that, just because I like feel terrible about my daughter Nita. She is like by herself right now. She's pregnant. She has no prenatal care, and so I would really like to mend that relationship and help her, even though I'm still really hurt that she did that to me, and now my husband left me and he isn't helping her either, and so there's still a lot of hurt there. But I know that it's more important that my grandchildren are taken care of than my children. So I think maybe like if we started with individual and then moved to group, that could really help my family.
Okay. And so your soon-to-be ex-husband, is he involved at all with your daughter, or is he completely out of both?
At first he was, but now he's like pretty much dropped completely out of the picture, and I'm like really angry at him. Just like I have a lot of rage because he hurt me as bad as he did, and then he did that to my daughter, and so I'm just like really angry about it, and I don't think I would even want him around if he offered to be.
So she is very underage. Would you be interested in getting some legal assistance? Is that something Nita wants, or are you just kind of leave it as it is because it's definitely illegal and he needs to kind of...
I definitely think so. Like, he's the type of guy I could see him doing this to another underage girl, and like especially the fact that she's so young and she can't provide for herself. I just really worry about like the health of the baby. Like I said, there's no prenatal care, and I don't think she has anything together. She's about to deliver in 2 months, and we don't have anything figured out for this baby, and he hasn't helped at all.
Okay, so we can definitely work on that aspect, and we can also give you guys some resources for doctor care and money to help pay for food, and maybe
well, I also have diabetes too, so I'm really struggling with like my diet and like managing my diabetes, and I'm just having a really hard time with that as well.
Okay, you can definitely we have a lot of outreach that we can do. We can help get care for your daughter, and we can help get you care, and we can work with WIC to get you guys on a food system plan.
That would be really good.
To help a little bit, even though it is a little restricted, but we can help with that, and then we can work with maybe getting help with legal stuff with your ex, and then we also work on counseling, maybe getting you and your family and your children, because they're probably going through a lot too. So
yeah, my littlest ones I'm really worried about. Like I said, they've been absent a lot in school, and so I think the school is starting to work up a plan to like come after me for having them being absent in school and like take my kids away from me, and I don't want my kids in foster care.
Okay, so we can definitely work with you. Since you came to us, we wouldn't be going after you, but we can we'll definitely investigate things, and then we can get you more resources and start a bunch of different processes on different levels with your kids and your ex-husband and you, to kind of get you guys going in the right direction and bring you guys together again. Does that sound like a good plan?
That sounds like a good plan. I'd like that a lot.